in front. It is going to be Vero Beach right now. Vero Beach charging, sprinting, doing whatever they can to keep that bow in front. And it is Vero Beach with the silver medal at the state championships, and Bowles, a fantastic effort for a bronze medal. It will be Sora, Treasure Coast, and North Orlando rounding out the field for this final.
Back up to you, David. Thank you, Matt. We're 200 meters in for our leaders in the Petite final, the boys pair. The leaders are Edgewater. They have a full length on the University School. University School with about a half a length on third place, which is St. John's Country Day. Then it's Sora, and then it's Plant. McClay is not in the race. So it's 5 boats. As they approach 300, it is a seat open water for Edgewater. They're rowing in a black boat and doing a very nice job of it. Their blades are red on the top, white on the bottom. Both gentlemen wearing white hats with their red unisuits of Edgewater. And they have, as I said, a little bit of open water. It's almost 2 seats now of open water to second place University School. University School is in lane 4. They're rowing in a white boat with white blades. The gentleman stroking the boat is wearing a white hat, and their unisuits, I believe, are a purple. It says U.S. on the back for University School, white down the sides, and they have a full-length advantage on third place St. John's. You hit 500 meters with your leaders here, and this is where we're going to leave them off in this Petite final of the boys pair. But in third place at St. John's boat, white blades, gentlemen wearing navy blue jerseys with white down the sides. And then it's Sora, then Plant in that order. So out in front, pretty spaced out here, Edgewater over University School and St. John's.
So as we pick up this race at about the halfway mark, it is Edgewater with those red unis. You can see them a long way away. The red unis with the big white E on the back. They look like they're out in front right now. They're kind of taking a look around, seeing to make sure that nobody's going to come up and charge them too much. The University School looks like they've got second place. In third place, it is St. John's Country Day School. Sora in fourth, Plant in fifth. We are looking at Edgewater right now, trying to secure a win in this Petite final in the boys pair. But remember, in the pair, there's so much more going on. You have to match your partner's rowing style, the amount of energy he's putting in, the speed of his hands, the speed that he pushes his legs down. There are a lot of variables here, folks. So these guys are doing a really nice job of rowing at a varsity level in a very challenging international class boat. The boys varsity pair Petite final right now is being led by Edgewater, and they are approaching 500 meters to go. Edgewater in the lead right now, and actually behind them it looks like St. John's Country Day. They want to get back into it. They've got something to say. They are fighting really hard to get back onto terms, and it's actually helping. They're not quite back into contact yet, but there's still about 500 meters to go. Edgewater right now does have an open water lead. 500 meters to go. We're going to be home in about 2.5 minutes. Edgewater has an open water lead right now, and it does look like St. John's Country Day just maybe a bow ball ahead of the U School, the University School here from the Miami area. They are battling it out for a second place in the Petite final. They're on opposite parts of the course right now, so it's a little bit harder to see where everyone is, but they are going to be fighting the whole way down. Edgewater crew. Edgewater is out in front right now. The dark boat, the red unis, they're approaching 250 meters to go. They've got about 60 seconds, so they're going to start to empty the tanks. This is the final for the state championships. They're not going to hold anything back. And behind them, it looks like St. John's Country Day. They want to get back into it. Sora is really fighting it as well. It looks like we've got a pretty good race going on. It's hard to tell. There are a lot of white boats with dark jerseys right now. University School and Sora, actually. University and Sora, maybe. They look like they're all battling it out. A lot of good racing going on right now, but in the lead, it is Edgewater out in front. And I take that back. It is Edgewater with St. John's Country Day and the University School still battling it out for second place. St. John's Country Day and the University School. University School here on the near lane. They're starting their final sprint, and let me tell you, they are going wild. They're going after it. They are chasing down the leaders from Edgewater. They're going to have to do a little bit more in order to get overlap. Edgewater into the last 15 strokes before they are home. But here comes the University School up in the near lane, charging right in front of this crowd. They are putting everything they have onto the end of the oar. They're going to be coming close. They get a great view right here, right in front of the home crowd. Let's everybody give them a big round of applause as they come to the finish line in this Petite final of the boys pair. And it will be Edgewater High School coming across the line first. University School doing a great job to rush back up, get in, and they take second place position crossing the line. In third, St. John's Country Day, and it looks like Plant and Sora are going to battle it out for a fourth place finish. Sora and Plant putting in a great final sprint here as well. They're not done with their race day either. They're going to race it all the way to the finish line.
Head back up to the start for the next race. Thanks, Matt. I am looking at the grand final of the boys pair and some tremendous rowing here. These boats very difficult to row, and two boats doing it better than the others at the moment. At 250 meters, your leader is Gainesville. Gainesville in lane 4 has about a seat on Belen Jesuit in lane 2. Belen has about a half a length on Evans in lane 3. So these three boats all connected and out from the rest of the field. Fourth place, too close to call here. Between the boats right in front of me, Stewart's Foundation in lane 6 and Southeast High School from Bradenton in lane 5. But this one, I think, is shaping up to be a tremendous race all the way down the race course because three boats here separated by about 3 feet total. Oh, man, not even. Now they are all dead even. Oh, big move from Evans there. Evans wants the lead, and they have it by about a foot over Belen. Belen has about 6 inches over Gainesville. That is how close it is as we approach the red buoy line at 500 meters. Buoy line, it is Evans with the lead. Their lead is 1 foot over Belen Jesuit. Belen Jesuit with about 3 feet over Gainesville. So that is, again, how close it is here. And Evans, another little push there, got them a couple more feet. So they might have a 3-foot lead right now over Belen Jesuit. Belen Jesuit with about a deck over Gainesville. This race that we're going to take to the halfway point. And here comes Belen now. Belen, and they have reeled in Evans. Too close to call, stroke for stroke between Belen Jesuit and Evans for the gold medal in the boys pair. Behind those two pairs, it still remains Gainesville in third place, trying to hang on to an overlap with Evans and Belen, but they may not be able to. They're in a solid third place. Behind, we hit the halfway point here, behind Gainesville, it is 2 boats of open water to fourth place Southeast High School, then it's Stewart's, and then it is at the top of the race course, Treasure Coast. I'm going to give it to you at the finish line. It looks like Evans has taken a slight lead on Belen, and in third place is Gainesville.
We are into the meat and potatoes of this race. We are going to be approaching the last 500 meters to go, and right now out in front in that dark boat, it is Evans Rowing Club. Evans Rowing Club battling it out with the yellow boat over there from Belen. Not letting them go anywhere is Gainesville. Gainesville still hanging tough. Evans Rowing Club, as we approach the 500, looks like they are hungry for that gold medal in the boys varsity pair, and they are putting in the energy to really try and reel in that state title. Evans Rowing Club right now out in front, only about half a length ahead of Belen. This race is going to come all the way down to the wire. Fourth place looks like the Bowl School with Stewart's Foundation, still battling it out, and I take that back. It's the Southeast High School. But out in front, it is Evans Rowing Club. Evans Rowing Club has the lead right now over Belen. Belen has started to bring their rating up. They're approaching 250 meters to go. This is going to be fast. This is going to be furious. Don't take your eyes off the race course right now because everybody's coming into their final sprint. Everybody's going to be going for it. Right now, it is Evans Rowing Club out in front trying to get that gold medal advantage. Belen says, here we come. Belen in the yellow boat on the far shore looks like they are charging in. Gainesville's going after it right now. We're into the red buoys. We're in the last 60 seconds. Empty the tanks, boys. Everything you've got. And it's coming down to the wire. It looks like Belen might have gotten a little bit back on Evans, but you're going to have to row it all the way to the finish. Evans and Belen, Gainesville, these are your 3 medal-winning crews. The question is, which medal do they want? Do they want a trophy to bring home with them? Out in the lead, it is Evans Rowing Club. Evans Rowing Club in the dark boat, the dark unis. They are still out there in front. Belen, here comes the Belen charge. Belen has started their sprint, and they're going after it. It's Belen and Evans. Gainesville's having this a little bit too hot for the pace to keep up. Belen and Evans. Evans still has about a half a deck lead, but it is going to come right down to the final stroke. Evans still has a 1-seat advantage coming across the line, and it will be Evans, your new state champions, 1/2 seat ahead of Belen. Gainesville comes across the line in third for a bronze medal. Southeast High School, Stewards, and Treasure Coast will round out the field in this final.
Fantastic racing here in the boys varsity pair. A state title going to the Evans Rowing Club by a 1/2 seat over Belen. We'll head back up to the start line for the next race.